Hey guys, so my name's Kazumi, and I'm going to go ahead and discuss running the red light in regards to adolescents, which is from 15 to 19 years old, and elderly adults, which is in about 50 years and up. I do believe that running the red light is a very important issue. It's an ongoing issue. It has been for decades, and it has improved. So I will discuss that in my speeches. But I think it's very important for me to point it out, thanks to the help of the DMV of California, the NCBI websites, and as far as my lifespan knowledge goes, I kind of know things psychologically. I will go ahead and start out with my adolescent group, and then I will transition onto my elderly group whenever I turn to these classes. So hopefully that goes well, and just let's see if we can get things started. Okay. Traffic accidents have been the leading cause of death now for teenagers in around the ages to 16 to 19 years old. In Texas, there are 200 in one last year there were 276 fatal car accidents in regards to young drivers. Now, in total, with young drivers, passengers of young drivers, young non-occupants, it was the number for Texas was 650 fatalities. That is honestly the biggest number I had seen in all the other 50 states, and that's a lot of states. Even California didn't have as much as Texas did, but Texas is a big state. So why do people run the red light? Why do we even want to run the red light? I believe that time is of the essence. Usually people want to go ahead, especially teenagers. They feel invincible. They don't feel like danger is going to get them, and they want to save a few seconds. They value seconds rather than their whole life, and I can see where they're coming from. I used to be an adolescent myself. It's just psychologically they need to understand that there is danger, and danger can get them. um, Technology does play a huge part in this as well. I do believe that the phone has become a big distraction, and a lot of people have used that as an excuse, or not even as an excuse, because you can get it'll be your fault then. But in Midland County, which is just a few minutes away, it is illegal to be texting and driving, and if a police officer catches you, you can, I think, get a citation for it. And from what I heard, it was a pretty big citation. I honestly don't know. I don't use my phone when I'm driving, except when I'm using my little Napster music. Um, and it's just technology, and just the fact that teenagers cognitively make risky decisions in that time frame. In stressful situations, they go ahead and do that. A way to improve this, I do believe, is stop and take your time. Stop, and just a few seconds can save your life. It really can. Care about what's around you, care about who's driving around you. Don't have that road rage. Put that phone away if absolutely necessary. I don't see a reason to why you should have your phone out, especially at night when you have all these lights going on with you. I do feel that the red light camera is a good improvement, as far as paying this fine for running the red light. I believe my brother got it in California, and he had to pay, I think, 450 for running the red light. And so I think that parents will see how their children are running red lights. Not only can it save lives, but of course it'll save their parents too. It'll save their lives. The red light camera just of course you get cited for it, and I do believe that that could be a good improvement. All right. According to the NCBI, the main outcome of traffic violations that are caused from elderly adults are running the red light. Out of all the problems, running the red light is their main thing. Why do they run the red light? They do have a narrowing of their attentional visual span frame, and it's called the AVF. The older adults just have a harder time paying more attention to the things around them. They don't really see things, And cognitively, through my lifespan book, I have seen that cognitively, elderly adults do slow down their response time and their information processing. So, of course, by the time they see the yellow light, or by the time they even look up to see the yellow light, they already hit the red light and you got that car accident right there. Adults have physical deterioration as well. There are some diseases. Diabetes causes you like that peripheral neuropathy. You could be in pain, and you spasm out or something. So I do believe that disease also plays a part. Older adults do have some physical disabilities, but they just take it too lightly and they go out there and drive. And when they got that cramp or something going on, they got that little chest in the pain, you know, you run the red light and sayonara, puppy. Um, it is going to be, how to improve this is, I do believe that, and I have seen it here in Odessa, is the fact that they're setting up warning signs before the stoplight. That is a good help in regards to warning the elderly adults and helping them process that information in time for a yellow or red light. Yellow light shouldn't be taken too lightly. Some people do run it because it's still technically legal. It's just caution, kind of like hit us or don't even go. And I do believe that elderly people, just their cognitive deterioration and physical deterioration is what determines them to running the red light. So warning lights should, be put up before intersections, stoplight intersections, just to give them that fair warning, like, hey, we're here, stoplight's here, please don't run it, because it can be fatal. It's running the red light. It sounds like such a simple thing, but it's really a big problem. And I do believe that these points will, get to people thinking about running the red light and, letting their grandparents drive. Make sure they are cognitively there, they're physically there. Dementia, some people with dementia even drive while, yeah. I don't know how to explain that. It's just, I do believe there can be more improvements, but we'll get there by time, little by little. Teenagers, put the phone away, you don't need it. And older adults, just pay attention to the road a little bit. If you really feel like you can't drive, there's always the easy rider. There's always a designated driver, and I really hope that, this speech does help out both audiences and it makes valid points as to how things happen, why things happen, and how to improve. All right, so thank you, and I hope y'all like the speech.